think I got everything set to go now. Bringing you this match here, Dustin Gunia versus Saul Rambo. A straight up, no spot bracket. One that will definitely test your mettle. Who wants to step in and face players straight up? First answer to that tonight is Dustin Gunia versus Saul Rambo. The 9-ball, race to 9. 9-ball break spots. Slop counts after that, traditional 9-ball. All right, I know they are getting ready to start here very shortly. Congratulations to Ron Hubble, won the Q that went up for raffle. Sold 10 spots. Lucky number 4 was Ron's pick, and that is the one that got drawn. Congratulations to him. It's a nice looking Coda Q, beautiful blue color. Thank you to everybody that got one of the spots. A special thank you to Dave Belit, who helped me get a couple of those tickets sold today to make sure we got it all filled up, and was able to get that drawn today. All right. I am not seeing the video come up online. Looks like we've got people hopping in and watching it, and I'm trying to get out here onto Facebook so I can share it. There it is. All right, just about ready to get the match underway. Dustin's just taking a quick trip to the back room, and he is back. Quick bathroom break, and now we are ready to go. All right, so we've got 9-ball alternate break, 9-ball break spots. Slop counts after that. No 3 foul. Saw won the toss. He's going to get the first go here. All right, Saul Rambo with the break. And nice looking break. I think we may have a shot. Looks like you can see the one. Not the start he was looking for. It was there for him with that break. One good shot, getting in line. Likely would have been first game Saw, but it's early. And playing Dustin can do that to you. It was definitely a goon effect. Whether it's pressure to want to perform or pressure knowing you have to perform. Looks like he's going to take care of this rack, and then it'll be his break. 8-ball side. Probably roll up for the 9-ball to the bottom left corner. Nicely done, Dustin. And now it'll be Dustin's break in the next rack. All right, Dustin's going to be racking up to take his first crack at rack number 2 after going up 1-0. Get this video shared, and we'll come back to the match. There we are. With that little 1 up next to Dustin's name is 1-0. Dustin's break in game number 2. Crushed the break. Stops the cue ball. Not bad. Cannot get a clean shot at the 1. Looks like Saul is up to the table with that 9-ball. Just hanging. Let's see if Saul knows the strategy here as far as maybe calling a push out and pocketing the 9. Well, let's see if he goes aggressively and tries to get a swing here, hoping to get that 9-ball. All right, rises up, takes aim, and giving it back to Dustin with ball in hand. 1 ball in the corner, 9 hanging. Let's see if Dustin goes for the full run out or just gets down to that 5. Oh, definitely overran that. I have a suspicion he might just try to bank the 9 now. Well, no, he'll cut that. He'll cut it down the side. Not a problem for him. And we got the 3 ball coming down table. That 7 ball got in front of the 9. It's going to make it a little tougher. Even if you can see the full 3, I'm not sure he can. And went ahead and took the bank on the 3. Might be taking a bank on the 4 as well. Ooh, just missed that. Let's see what kind of shot Saul is going to have here. So he's got a 4 to take cross side or cut it in the side, either way. If he can pocket this, he's got a very good chance of getting out. The benefit here is if you were to bank it, definitely is going to leave you the 5-9 combo. If you cut it, you're coming around table and got to clear the 8 to get back up on the 6, which sure to clear. Nice shot. And 1 more good shot should put him in position for the win. Oh, I was thinking he was on the 6. That's my fault. 5 ball next. Alright, 5 ball, now the 6 ball. Let's see if he goes for the 6-9 combo or tries to get shape for the 7-9. Where the 6 is at, that 7's got a little bit of the 9 covered. And the 9 is all the way to the side of that pocket. So definitely things to consider for Saul. Right, was trying to get the 6 in, but now Dustin's got either a bank or a 3-ball combo. I don't see too much trouble with the 3-ball combination, as close as that 9 is hanging. And 2-0 Dustin. Saul let one get away from him there. All right. Got a couple business things to take care of on this end with some other tables. I'm going to cut the audio just for a moment. Be right back with you. All right, got that straightened out, and I'm back. Didn't take long for Dustin to take care of game 3. And with the rack in break 4, Dustin still got the boot on, doing what he can with the boot. Doesn't seem to be doing too bad. All right, Musette Bar there on the ads. Great place to shoot some pool. Great people. Got some tournaments coming up. Jack and Jill singles Scotch doubles combo, and the 3rd annual Christmas evening Luck of the Draw Scotch here at Musette Bar. Had 60 people last year. So come on out, have a good time. Once the presents are unwrapped and all the ham is eaten, come hang out and play some pool. Back to the pool here on this end. Dustin looking to take the break in game number 4 with the 3-0 lead. Nice break there. Is he going to get another in the hole? And hanging up. Looks like we got the 2 down table. Kind of a long shot to get started. After that, should not be an issue. Not that this will be an issue, but after this, it should definitely be pretty elementary. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just the way I remember it in school. Nice shot there. Stop shot with the correct angle to get right back over between the 7 and the side pocket. Making very quick work of this rack. I see 4-0 in the future. Don't need a crystal ball to predict that. Just come off the rail probably. There we go. 9 ball for the 4-0 lead. And done. That was about a 40-second rack, I think. It'd be interesting to go back and see if we got a timer on that thing. Getting ready to break in game number 5. Trying to stop the games from getting too far out of hand before he gets some on the board. Looks like that's going to have to wait for next game. We got the 1 ball up table, 2 near the foot spot. So it looks like he'll have to just come and try to stay center table to the slightly right of center table, above the side pocket probably, to come down for the 2. Unless he wants to come all the way through, split the 5-7, and drop it under the 2. I am not going to pretend to know how to play this game like Dustin does. I'm just trying to see what he does and learn while I do it. Not a bad shot there. If you can see the side, that's about perfect. You just needed to go all the way up. That is going to drift left, I can tell you right now. Oh, that's drifted a little left, but also was just short. That was pocket speed minus 0.1. There we go. Let's see if Saul can get a couple shots under his belt, get a little momentum going, grab a couple racks here. First 3 ball and then back up table to the 4. Let's see if he follows and comes around or just tries to draw between the gap. Follows around, leaves a shot on the 4. Once he gets this 4 ball down, if he can get good shape on the 5, after that it looks fairly open. The 6 balls has got the 7 on one side of it, the 8 on the other, but still plenty of opportunities to get at the 6 ball. First key though, 4 ball down, 5 ball shape. Slow up, slow up. There we go. Depending on the angle he's really got, hard to tell from here. Doesn't look like much of an angle. So I'll probably just want to roll up and not try to go around. There you go. Stop and take the up table just in a straight line. Leave it for the 6 here. Looks like he's coming down table. Trying to leave the 7 ball in the same pocket. Looks like 6, 7, 8, 9 may all go in the same pocket. We'll see here. So far we've got 6, 7, 8's definitely going into that pocket. Slightly off angle from what he likely wanted. Let's see if he takes it all the way around. Gonna go a little further up table than he wanted. Get off that rail. Let's go, Saw. Stay down, don't move. Keep still. Finish the stroke. Saw for the first game on his side of the board. Nicely done. Nicely done there. All right, nicely done there by Saw. Got one on the board, and he's got the break. Looking to get within 2 games. The first object would be to make sure you've got a ball down on the break. Cue ball stays on the table, hopefully somewhere center table. Unless you get a shot on the lowest numbered ball. Saw Rambo, game 6. All right, 1 ball down for Dustin. Looks like got the 1 there. 2 is up table. Probably just come down for the 3 on the side. 3 to the 4. If you didn't stay above the 3, could be a little tricky, but I think he is above the line of the 3 on the side. There we go. Plenty of angle to go back up table for the 4. If the 6 doesn't pass the 9, he's going to need to play a line of 5. Nice shot there. He's going to want to take the cue ball somewhere on the left side of the table up from the 7. Maybe about even with the side pocket. But it looks like he might have got a little straight. So we'll see what he decides to do. If he's still going to play the 6 in the bottom right corner or go to another plan. Might be drawn back to play the 6 on the side. Very nice. All right, probably follow through off the side rail. Oh, that was nice. Didn't see it going that way. Nicely done by Dustin. That's a little sharper angle than he intended, but should definitely not be a problem. Probably just kill it and try to leave it a few inches off the side rail. Okay. Once again, did not see it being played that way. I'm going to say that more than once again tonight, I imagine. Nice shot there. All right, for the 5-1 lead. All right, I'm being told it is 4-1, Dustin. So now we're on game 6. I'm not sure where I got an extra game on the board for Dustin. Maybe I double credited him for one of those that he ran so fast. So fast it should have been 2 maybe. But as it is now 4-1. Now it is game number 6, Dustin's break. Try to plant that cue ball just like that. Oh, that one just creeped over the lip of the side pocket and decided to fall in. Two ball looks like it's going to have to be a 2-5 combo. Cue ball and two ball need to stay in the right spots here to continue the run, just like that. Got the 2 in the corner, probably the 3 in the side. Don't know if we'll be going for the 4-9 combo, or if it'll be coming down table for the 4 on the side. Oh, 4 all the way up table, okay. I like that. That's better for getting on the 6. Always learning something when I watch Dustin play. And draw a little juice, little 6 in the corner, 7 on the side, 8, 9, same bottom corner pocket. Oh, that pocket got him again. One time he just did not quite get it there. That time just did not quite hit it right. Saul just needs to take a breath, put these 4 balls down, and get that 4-2 score. There we go. Hit that ball thinner than he intended, which is why the cue ball traveled down table. Quite certain Saul was trying to leave that for the side pocket, but he caught it pretty thin. Can't be making those kind of mistakes when you do get the opportunity against Dustin. You're not going to get that many opportunities. We all know that. Dustin Gunia definitely on cue. As I was about to give him some praise, he misses that 7 ball. Saul's got another opportunity. Definitely don't see this often. Got to take advantage here. I think this is one of those you don't want to try to slow and stay above the 8. You want to go ahead and put a good stroke on that and bring the cue ball up, down, and then back up table for the 8. Or just go ahead and do that. That is a heck of a shot. Now, even though there was a little luck involved in how he got it, he did get a good shot in, pocketing the 7. And then gave it back. All right, that's one of those where after a shot like that, you might want to just take a lap around the table. 5-1 Dustin. We saw breaking in game 7. He is definitely let 2 of them get away. And Dustin has obviously made a couple mistakes we wouldn't normally see. But that being said, if Saul had made a couple less mistakes himself, we could be looking at 3-3 here. Let's see if we can make it 5-2 though. First step towards getting closer is that first break, putting the ball down and getting a shot on the lowest number. And we do have all of the above. Got the 1 ball coming down table. Looks like that 2 is plenty clear to go to the upper right. 3 ball on the spot. First things first, 1 ball down table. Try to keep the cue ball from coming down. Oh, there we go. Drew over to the side. That's actually a good idea for playing shape, but not the best execution to put the ball in the pocket. Let's see if Dustin can now go ahead and regroup after a couple of unexpected misses and take care of business here. 1 ball shouldn't be a problem. See if he draws off the 4 and goes back up table. or just banks it, misses the 4-ball, and leaves a long 2. See if he avoids the 8 or if that 8 changes the path a little. Nice job. Under the 3. And should follow it up just a little bit. See, we got the 4 and the 6 also down table. Just come off the rail. Oh, Dustin, Gunia. Well, with a 5-1 lead, and I do love Saul, but I mean, he is outmatched in a game like this, and sometimes that can have an effect on the player that's favored as well. Let's see if Saul can take advantage of another opportunity. Pop up table for the 7. Oh, goodness, Saul. Chance to get the jump cue out. I'm not sure. I think he was trying to draw back on that. So Rambo with the jump. Let's see if he can't get this. Wait for the hit. Oh, no dice. Dustin's got a little cleanup duty here with the 7, 8, 9. These are good. If you are watching how he takes care of these final balls and how he sets up and which pockets he sends them to, it's always good to learn. I think he got a little straighter on the 8 than he wanted. Just enough of an angle. He might go with the power draw here. 1 tank, 1 rail, back out. Nicely done. And ball, corner pocket, 6, 1. All right, Saw's pulling down the balls for Dustin. Dustin's turn to rack and break. We're 37 minutes into the stream, which means probably about 30 minutes into the match. Time to get some more of my appreciation for my supporters and advertisers in. Alcohol Billiards, thank you much for the support. Great supplies there. Valerie's been a great supporter since she showed up in town. Really appreciate what she's done. I'll be partnering up with Valerie in an upcoming Scotch doubles myself. Second time that we will have played a Scotch doubles together. First time we did quite well, actually. Really enjoyed playing with her. Great shot and great person, and she really knows her way around the table. So looking forward to the next opportunity to play some Scotch doubles with Valerie. If you're looking for any kind of real estate, check her out as far as buying or selling. And Dustin did not leave the 1 ball wide open. Saw maybe Grandma the jump cue again. Looking for a little better result this time. 1 is quite close. If he can get this 1 down and then come down table, I think that is the. I think the 2 is there. I think the 2 is there by the side to the right, underneath the side pocket. You got the 2 and the 8 in that kind of area of the table. First things first, got the 1 ball, got it down. Oh, that would have been quite a shot. That was close. All right, so let's go now. 2 ball corner pocket, trying to go over to the other side for the 4 up table. There you go. Just shoot the 4, kill it right about there for the 5 coming down next to the 9. What's he doing? Trying to go around? Oh, you go. Okay. Nice shot there. Need the speed to control it instead of a little bit of English to kill it. Nice shot there. Needed. And go to 6-2. And that is what he did. All right, 6-2. Dustin over Saul. Saul's break. Chance to get another one on the board for Saul. Let's see if he can't get the break down and then get a shot after the break to try to run out. All right. Saul now with the break. There we go. Nothing down this time. Tough shot on the 1. I imagine here Dustin is likely to go for the bank. Try to come around if he can miss that 3 ball. The path minus the 3 ball. Well, now without the ability to get the cue ball back down table for the 2 on the side, let's see what he does here. I think he really wants to bank it, but the path to get down table for the 2 is tough. Oh, there. Yeah, he really tried to put some juice on to try to force the angle needed. All right, now with ball in hand, Saul doesn't need to worry about getting down table. Might be able to just drop the 1 in the side, roll up 1 or 2 balls, take the 2, or place the cue on the underside of the 1, taking it up table. Well, this is, I think, a good shot here. Just want to roll up just past the side pocket. Just like that. Very nice. Now let's see if he just draws it back to the side rail. He's not going to want to bounce off that side rail. He wants to leave it pretty much right there on that side rail. All right. Well, did not get the 2 ball down, but he does have the opportunity now to force a kick or a jump. Looks like Dustin's got his plain cue in hand. I imagine we're looking at a kick shot here. With the group of balls here, if he kicks at the 2 and sends it down table, there's a lot of balls to provide cover. Well, I know he was going for cover. Not sure he was expecting it like that. Nonetheless, so himself will be kicking now at the 2 ball. All right, looks like we got ball in hand coming up for Dustin. All right, 6-2 now. Dustin looking to make it 7-2 here. That cluster that was once huddled around that side pocket managed to get a little separation now. Still no Simple game of shoots and ladders here, though, with the 8 being in that spot. The 5 also is not available to the side near the 8. So Dustin looks like he left that 4 for the bottom corner. He'll roll up, taking the 5 up table. Not sure what he'll be doing with the 6. Not sure it passes the 7. If he wanted to draw back, he got a little bit of the wrong angle, but should not be a problem. Must pass the 7. So he definitely wants to make sure he's going to roll that cue ball. I don't know if he's going to try to draw the cue ball above the side or try to roll into the 8 here. All right, well, the 8 dropped, and this is a slop count, so he is still shooting, although now it is a kick. I'll kick this pocket speed because of where the 7 is. He's squeezing by and falling in. Saul Rambo, 6-3. All right. So we've got a 6-3 game here. Dustin stepping up for the break. One thing I've noticed is he has been planting that cue ball. Let's see if he plants that cue ball again. Oh, this time it got a kick. All right. And Dustin now with the 6-3 lead. Let's see if he tries to draw back just a little bit or all the way back. Probably just draw back a little bit here for the 6. Nope, nope, little punch back over. All right, well, I can see where he's trying to put the cue ball now. Right where he placed the tip of his cue. And, I think he was trying to place it where he had placed his cue. Might have just underhit that. Certain he didn't want to be straight in because that does not provide the best way to get on the 8. He wanted to be out more center table. But he did manage to save it rather nicely. Just a little bit of a draw. 8-ball corner pocket, probably coming back up table. And 9-ball. It's a formality. Saul gives it to him. 7-3, Dustin. All right, game 11 will be Saw's rack and break. All right, Saw trying to get it to 7-4. Again, here's another couple tournaments that are coming up. Christmas evening, luck of the draw, Scotch doubles. Come on and check that out. We've got the Jack and Jill round robin on February 11th. That's the Jack and Jill that I will be playing with V in, also known as Valerie, never known as Val. If you know, you know. All right, nice break there from Saul. Chance to take control of the table here in the first game, but not much of an offensive opportunity right off the bat. We'll have a doubleheader tonight. Not sure exactly when the second match will start. I see one of the competitors here. I know they were thinking it would be a little bit later, but we didn't know how long this match would take. Up and down. Well, that's a pretty good shot. I don't think he got fully covered, but he left it rather tough. I do think the one ball bounced back just enough to leave a potential cut shot. It's not something that you want to be facing. Let's see. Going for the kick. Nice hit. Let's see if Saul can take advantage of his opportunity. He's got an open pocket for the one. Two balls right up there with him. One good shot here. The only trouble would be the placement of the five ball. Where that five ball is, you want to make sure you get good shape. Probably wanted to roll forward a little more for the two in the corner here. Cut it there, come back across the table. Got a bump on the three and stayed above it. I don't believe this corner pocket is available. Let's see what he tries here. See if he goes for the very thin cut. Looks like he might be trying the thin cut. You've got to hit that thinner than you think, because the cue ball just going by the three, the contact is going to send the three in one direction, even though you've cut it thin. The direction of the cue ball passing by it forces it offline just a touch. So now Dustin will get the three down, got the four next. A little straight on the four. Let's see if he tries to draw above it or just does something else. Oh, there we go. Up table and back down. I think he anticipated that going a little closer to the rail that the five's on. Otherwise, he would have had that shot without doing all of that. Chance here now for Saul. See if Saul can make it 7-4 and make it a little interesting. All right, nice job there by Saul. One more shot here to get it to 7-4 with Dustin's break. There we go. Nice shot, Saul. 7-4. Dustin coming up to break. Take a look at the advertisers. I do have a couple of things to take care of here regarding matches. I'm going to cut the audio just for a moment. My apologies. I am back now. Should have cut those ads before I had to take care of a couple details here. Got Saw at 7-4. If you can make it 7-5, you never know what can happen from there in 9-ball, especially when it is slop counts. Another tough cut in the side. Let's see if we learned anything from the last one. Nice shot. It'll be tough going on that 6, though. Needs it to get going. Looks like we'll be kicking. Let's see which way he decides to go. Kicking to the short rail. We're coming down long rail. Pretty sure he's going to the short rail, coming in behind it. Nice shot. How'd he hit that? Very well done, Saw. There we go. One more shot. Just take the cue ball. A little bit of stun draw over to the side rail, back out for the 9-ball in the same corner. The other option will be to roll into the 9, pushing it towards the corner, leaving the cue ball within the rack, but you don't want to move the furniture if you don't have to. Or you can do that. Just go ahead and make them both. All right, so now it is 7-5. Nicely done by Saw. I think we're going to see a little different Dustin now that Saw got to 5. Maybe a little more focused to ensure that he closes it out. That's my prediction anyway. My predictions are about as accurate as flipping a coin, so take that for what it's worth. All right, Saw breaking here in game number 13. Trying to make it 7-6 in a 1-game gap. Looks like it's going to be a tough start. 1 nestled up against the 8. Could just tap the 1, leave the cue ball, and the 1 ball divided by the 8. Saw does not lack desire and willingness to learn, but he still does lack some experience. So good match for him to get some of that experience. And there's a great shot right there. Look at that. How'd he hit it? He hit that very well. Rude indeed. The Z kick. Oh, just missed. Just missed on that one. Well, let's see if Saw can make this one, get a little bit of pressure going. Got the 1 to the corner. Try rolling up off 1 rail to leave the 2 in the side. Wants to stay above the line of the 2 in the side so that he can come down for the 3. All right, so after this match, we do have Kale Wicks and Zach Myers coming your way. I know Kale has shown up for the match. We'll see if Zach shows up as well. I'll be cutting off a little bit myself, but we're going to leave the stream going for that second match, unless we don't know where Zach is. But I'll give you a heads up before we do one or the other. Saw now 2-ball And the side coming down for the 3. Probably 2 rails back up to above where the cue ball is now for the 4 on the side. Let's see, 1-2 shape, but don't forget to make the ball. Oh, it's not what he wanted. Now let's see if we see a more focused Dustin here, now that it's 7-5. I'm feeling he knows he can go ahead and take control anytime he wants, but if it is a close match and slop counts 9 ball, you don't want to let it go too far. But I think we're going to see Dustin get out here. My prediction is he will then, in game 14, break and run, bringing Saw to the table with Dustin on the hill. But I've got enough predictions wrong today that I feel good about that one. Let's see if he goes forward and comes around or comes back 1 rail off the side, missing the side pockets. Oh, didn't even want to mess with that. Take the longer shot on the 9. Saw gives it up to him. All right, step 1 of the prediction 1. 8. Oh, it puts Dustin on the hill. I am new to counting, forgive me. So now that is 8-5 Dustin, he is on the hill. Game number 14. My prediction stands on the break and run though. I don't think Dustin wants to mess around too much longer. Plus, he's still got a foot he is hobbling around on. He had some surgery and he's been wearing the boot for quite some time now. All right, here we go. Let's see how we do on my break and run prediction. He has been hammering the break and leaving that cue ball dead center table. I imagine that's what we're going to see this time. No, cue ball got in front of him. Well, my break it and run prediction is slightly at risk, but we're going to see if we can't bring this 1 ball straight back. That is not a good angle to be trying to do that. And if anybody's going to try to do it, it's this man. If he doesn't think he's got it, though, I think he's at the point where he's going to try to lock him up. But if he's got it, I think he is firing at that 1 ball. Maybe he's firing it back at the 2 with a big pocket of the 3. That looks to me the way he's hitting it. He was trying to cut that 1 ball. Got away with it as far as not leaving a great shot, but he has let Saw to the table. Anytime you let somebody to the table, you are putting that game out of your own hands. Let's see what Saw does with it here. It's a pretty sharp bank to bring it back to the bottom right corner. And he did have a big pocket to work with there. Now he's got the 2, which is going to run the cue ball into the 3. He cannot get much draw on the cue ball being on the rail, but it should move the 3 towards the corner. Oh, there we go. Caught the 3 ball a little thinner than I thought he might. So we got the 3 in the corner. Not sure where the 5 passes, if it passes. I'm not sure the 5 has a pocket at all. We'll see. See what Saul does with it here. We're about to find out. Yeah, it definitely goes to the bottom left. We'll draw back for the 6. And follow up on the 6 for the 7. Just concentrate and finish. Play the table, not the player. Forget who's sitting in the chair waiting for their chance. And just make sure they don't get up from the chair. Oh, caught that one a bit heavy. One good stop shot here. Should leave the 9 in the corner. Stop shot or just a slight follow. Let's see what we got here. Dustin has given that one up. It was a little tougher of a cut than you might have thought. 8-6, Saul's break. All right, and here's the promo I haven't got a chance to throw up yet today. Christina Marie Photography in Omaha Heartland Pool. I have a feeling this promo is a fan favorite. Don't know why. But she does great work. Just did my boys' senior pictures. Some of you might have seen some of those hit the timeline recently. Yeah, fantastic work by Christina Marie. Definitely give her a call if you have some photos that you need done, family photos, senior pictures, or any kind of pictures that you might want to take. Maybe some fun pictures for you and the wife. All right, open table, Dustin's up. Let's see if he finishes it here. He needs that to roll a little. Oh, goodness. I'm not sure what's going on here. He will be kicking at the 2. I don't anticipate a jump shot here. Let's come around and check his line. He'll be kicking to pocket the 2 in the bottom left. And cut it a little bit on the bottom, or on the top side. Sent that 2 to the bottom rail. Now Saul got a chance here. Chance to go 8-7. I think you can see the 2. Looks pretty tight. But I think it's available. All right, now let's see what Dustin's got. That was a tough shot there. I saw. I think he was trying to kind of do a little bit of a swerve there. I think Dustin's got this here. He's got the safe. Couldn't quite see enough of the 2 to pocket it. Trying to kick at the 2. See if you can't get lucky. All right, well, he got the hit. And he's left the 2 open, but it does not have an open pocket. We got the 6 there. Let's see if Dustin tries to send the 2 out of there and leave the cue ball covered, or goes for the combo. Playing the safe. 8-6, he's not taking too many more chances. All right, see if Saul can get the kick shot here. Side rail, bottom rail would be ideal so that cue ball takes a path up table with the location of the 3. Oh, he is going this way with it. Must not be able to come the other way because of the 4. Getting some distance. Leaving it on the rail. Going to be tough to go from the 2 to the 3 here. We'll see what Dustin does. All right, question for my viewers. I want to see your comments. I'm always curious about this question. When you're playing a match, what is the ideal number pieces of chalk to be on the table? My ideal is 3, but I'll take 2. I'd rather have 4 than 1, though. Nice shot, Dustin, and still just fighting to get the out here. So my ideal is definitely 3 pieces of chalk. 2's okay. Hate having 1. 3 ball does look open. Come around for the 4. Offset side pocket. 0. Absolutely not. All right, kind of a sharper cut than he was wanting. I think go 1, 2 rails back up center table for the 5. Oh, 1, 2 rails staying under it. All right, Deepak, glad to see you in the chat. We miss you around here. Hope you're coming down for Columbus. And ball game, folks. All right, so that is 9-6 Dustin. Got another match coming up for you. Got Zach versus Kale. I need to get some of my graphics done for that. Shouldn't take me long. I'm going to cut out for a moment. Excuse me, cut out for a moment and see if we've got the next 2 players here. Yeah, got one. Yeah, no, not a chance. All right, and I am back. Got Zach Myers versus Kale Wicks. Same bracket we just got done watching. 9-ball, race to 9. 9 on the break spots. Slop counts after that. No spots in this bracket, just plain pool. All right, Zach getting started with the combo. Now, bit of a long shot on the 1. Should be trying to just come off the top rail for the 3. Up and back. 3 going to the top right. Oh, we got the 2 over the side. I missed the 2 over the side. So he's definitely trying to stay a little further down table to take that 2 in the side pocket. Still a cut shot, plenty available. Just like that. Bounce out. 3 up table. If that 4 passes, the 8, I think it does. Should be a stop shot here. Bring the cue back over towards the 7 for the 6 coming down table into the corner. Probably trying to leave it just a few inches off the rail. Definitely doesn't want to be straight in unless he's trying to go. Okay, there we go. And by just trying to bring the cue ball straight back across the table, maybe off one rail, maybe not at all. There you go, off of one rail. Draw back for the 8, then the 8 to the 9. As long as you leave an angle, should be just fine. Maybe a little more angle than he wanted. Let's see if he tries to come under the side pocket. That does involve more risk. Or just tries to go across and leave it above the side pocket or below. Speaking of risk, that is going to cost Zach a game. Kale Wicks with the 1-0 lead and the break. All right, so now Kale grabbing the balls. He'll be racking for game 2. Back to the promo of the Jack and Jill round robin and the Christmas evening luck of the draw Scotch doubles. Both tournaments will be a great time. All right, Kale Wicks lining up to break now with the 1-0 lead, trying to make it a 2-0 lead. Quick stick, Kale Wicks. See the quick stick there on the break. Got a ball down, got a open shot at the 1. Let's see if he tries to cut it all the way down. Or tries to play safe and find some cover. He could thin the 1, putting it behind the 5 and bring the cue ball down table. Or he could send the 1 ball down table, which he has done. Has not gotten any cover, but definitely left it tough. Not a shot you want to try to cut in the side. We'll see if Zach plays aggressive here or tries to play safe. I personally think safe is the right shot here, but I'm not the one at the table. I'm definitely thinking it over, considering his options. Right, definitely did not get cover. Side pocket is available with a little bit of helper. Sitting in front of the side in the 6 ball. Let's see if that's what Kale tries to do here. All right, nice shot there, coming back down table for the 3. 3 does not go all the way up table. Looks like he'll be trying to play it for the side. He's going to have to watch the cue ball. Oh, tried to bank it. Looks like he may be looking for a new career as a window installer, because I think he just put a nice window in place there for Zach. Looks like now Zach's going to try to maybe just stay above that 7 and 5. Not try to come and draw under them. Traveled a little far there. Probably bringing the 4 down to the bottom right now, but definitely a little tougher than he wanted. See if he draws to stay above the side or comes below and back. Did come below and back, but did not take care of the first part of that shot, pocketing the 4. Now Kale's got a 5 ball out here to take a 2-0 lead. Just a little draw there. Now the 5. Kale took part last night in a being down Monday matches final against Lucas Lehman. Grabbing the 2nd place cheese for his efforts. Nicely done by Kale. Looking to get a 2-0 lead now against Zach. Maybe followed, just a stop shot. One more good shot should get him there. 9 ball sitting above the side pocket. Nice shot, Kale, and 2-0 is the lead. And I'm going to go ahead and bring up the bracket for the matches that we're seeing take place here tonight. It is a 9 ball, not spotted, no handicap, just full. And here's that bracket that I was mentioning. Each round is a redraw, so after all of round 1 finishes, the 8 players that are left will all be randomly drawn again. You're not going to follow the bracket over. And we've got the match of Dustin and Saul Rambo on the left side, the bottom portion of the bracket that's taken place already. And Dustin was the winner of that earlier tonight. Well, Kale and Zach trying to put their name into that 2nd round redraw as well. Well, he definitely pocketed a ball and he's got control of the table, but it is a bit of a mess. I'm sure you can see the edge of the 1. We'll see where he tries to put that cue ball. Ooh, hit it a little heavy, unless that comes all the way down. Nope. A little more pace on that than I would have expected. Kale's now got a chance to cut the 1 in and then get some separation on that rack, or that pack near the rack spot. Just need a little bit of left hand English. Oh, went up and back with it instead of trying to bust those out. Now the 3 ball is in a spot. It does not have an open pocket. Let's see if he goes with the 9 ball strategy of just get it moving. It is definitely lined up for that. Still looking at his options. Tried to bring that 9 back up in the way. Almost got there. Now Zach is looking at an open table, but not a great opening shot. If you could bank this 3 in and get on the 4. Left that a little bit short. Did not get the cover he wanted behind the 9 ball. Now Kale's got the 3. I'm playing the side or all the way up. We'll see what his choice is here. All right, nice shot there. Now he's got the 4. The 5, 6 are next to each other. Brought that 8 ball down on top of the 7. So whoever gets to the 7 will need some precise shape to get there. Alright, did not get the movement he wanted there. Looks like maybe now we'll just not worry about having to get shape on the 7. But just take care of that right now. Oh, he tried to bank the 5 and he got it. Maybe now we'll be looking at that 7, but there's no telling. The bank is definitely on to the top right corner as we see it on our screen. Got round 1 action in the test your metal 9 ball bracket right now. Looks like he is trying for the combo this time. Take care of that 7. Ooh, 8 ball just got it out of the way. Left a nice long 6 ball for Zach. I do think that 6 ball passes, but it might be taking the 7 with it on the way in. So you definitely want to be careful of your shape here. If you try to hit the 6-7 combo by taking the 6 ball on the outside of that 7 so that the 7 only gets pocketed. Oh, he got the 7 down, left the 6 up. Looked like they both might sit for a minute. I'll just gently bring it back out to where his hand is. Long reach, but he is tall, shouldn't be a problem. Back up table for the 9. I don't want to roll it too far. There we go, that's good. 2-1, Zach gets on the board. And Zach will get the balls out for Kale to break here in game 4. 1-2. Kale over Zach, and Kale with the break. I'm going to sign off the audio or the commentary just for a moment. Be right back with you in just about 3 minutes. And I am back, and this match is back to even. It was last even at 0-0. Kale got the first two, Zach got the next two. Nice combo earlier from Zach on the 3-9. Tough shot there from Zach on the 1. Brings Kale to the table. Let's see if he goes for the combo or tries to sneak the 1 behind the 6. Looks like he's trying to take the 1 behind the 6. Not that high. There you go. That's a little better. Well, it's definitely a good shot to practice and learn. You got to bring it off just right, and you got to have the correct kind of spin. You want when that object ball hits the stationary object ball to be spinning towards the pocket, just like that. Nice shot, Kale. Very well done. That is fantastic indeed. I think he's got the 2 ball now on the rail there. Trying to come back and forth for the 3 and out. Nicely done. 3 ball up table, 5 ball is next. You definitely want to be below the 5 ball. Otherwise, you need to be right on the rail. Unless that 5's a little further down table than I think it is. All right, nice shot. He got right where he was looking. Let's see if it is available. Playing a safe there, trying to get a little separation and cover behind the 8-6. I'm certain Zach can see the 5, and I think he's able to see enough to pocket it. Oh, he was able to see enough to pocket it, but did not quite get there. Brings Kale to the table. I have a chance to go up 3-2 here. This has to get from the 6 to the 7. Definitely not what he wanted there. You know, he'll just be drawn straight back to the rail and off a little, probably. Let's see if he just rolls up and takes the longer shot on the 8 or tries to force shape. Good shot. Just take the longer shot there. Nicely done. 3-2. No discussion of whose break it is. It is Kale's break. All right, Kale is going to be racking. He's got the 3-2 lead. Going to try to keep control of the table here after the break. Kale Wicks, or Quick Stick Kale Wicks, as he will now forever be known. And looks like we've got a dry break on our hands. One ball is in the open. Tough cut, but it does offer the cue ball to come back down towards the cluster of the 9-4-2. Let's see if he tries to run into it. Oh, he cleared that and opened it up real nice, but forgot to pocket the one. Tough one ball here. If you try to take it to the top right, you got to avoid the cue ball dropping in the top left. If you try to take it to the top left, as a very thin cut, you may have to actually avoid the cue ball also going into the top left off the side rail and back. Either way makes shape on the 2 tough. And if you catch the one too thin trying to cut it to the left, it could just go straight in the corner. If you shoot this right, you can avoid the scratch, but if you shoot it right, are 5 very important words. If we always shot it right, we wouldn't be playing here at the Musette. I was able to avoid the scratch, but also avoided pocketing the object ball. Looks like there might be a window for Zach between the 5 and the 2-4 to pocket this. It's all about getting on the 2 then. Not sure he can see the 2. If he can, he doesn't need to see much of it to pocket it. I think he's going for just a bit of a swerve. And missed it and left what looks like a basic 2-9 combo. Let's see if Kale takes advantage of that. Definitely have to if it's available. Making sure he's got it lined up just so. Kale Wicks for the 4-2 lead against Zach Myers. Just pocket it like the 9's not there. Just like that. 4-2, Kale Wicks. Also done by Kale. Took advantage of the opportunity. If your opponent makes a mistake, it's up to you to take advantage of it. They can only provide the opportunity. They can't actually pocket it for you. And if you haven't seen the new ads yet from Jeremy Irwin and Level Up Hardscapes, he does some great work. Check them out on Facebook. Level Up Construction and Hardscapes. Nice break by Zach. Got 2 balls down. 5 ball doing a little spin action. Slows to a stop as Zach gets over the cue, looking at the 1. Only the right side of the 1 as we see it, left side of the 1 as Zach sees it is available. And that's going to cut it towards the 9 ball. Let's see if Zach tries anything here or just focuses solely on the safe. It looks like he might have been doing something kind of in between. Brings Kale up to the table. If he's wanting to play a safe, he's got a real good opportunity to bury that cue ball under the 5 and 9 and send the 1 ball back up table. And did not want it to poke out. I'm not sure how much of that one Zach can see. Let's try to get a better look at it. Right here. Looks like maybe he can see it. He was able to see it, but wasn't quite able to get it pocketed. Did get some cover. Got behind that 7. And 7 is now the great divide between the 1 and the Q. Let's see if Kale can overcome that. Maintain control of the table, or pass it back to Zach without a good offensive shot. All right, nice hit from Kale. But he did roll that 1 in front of the side. Looks like Zach's going to have an opportunity to try to get out here. Just wants to draw it back maybe for the 3 in the top right corner. Unless he decides to follow up and come off that rail. I think he's going to be drawing it. Did not draw it enough, but got a little bit of love on the kiss. Got the 3 into the corner. Got the 5 in the bottom left. Then back up to the 6, 7 up table. We'll be doing a little bit of traveling here, up and back. From the 3 to the 5, and then the 5 back to the 6, 7. And set to slow up. All right, last time he was faced with an angle like this, he tried to get back on the other side of the side pockets with a pretty aggressive shot and ended up scratching. Let's see what he does here. Here we go. Good shot. Got the 6 open. Let's see if he tries to roll up table off the top rail for the 7 into the top left. Zach getting a few shots under his belt now, facing a deficit of 2 to 4. Let's see if he can't close this one out. Close that gap to 1. Let's come down just a little more. Not a problem. I think he was looking to be more straight in, but this should not be a problem. He'd be coming down to the bottom rail and back up. And here we go. 1 more shot left. And 3 to 4. Zach closes the gap to within 1. And Zach racking up for the break in rack number 8. We'll take a look at the break from this angle. Get a good look at Zach there. There's the break. Got some in, controlled the Q. And we've got a shot on the 1. Let's see if he can get the run out here. And put it back at even at 4 to 4. So far, they've come in groups of 2. Kale got the first 2. Zach got the next 2. Kale got the next 2. For a 4-2 lead. Now Zach's trying to get 2 in a row for the 4-4 tie. We'll play between the side pocket and the 8s. I think the 2 does pass. 3 ball also down table. Just roll up. All right, so I think the 2 passed, but it did look pretty tight. Did not leave anything wide open for Kale. Let's see what Kale does here with his opportunities. He's got a chance to get the 9 as a separator between the Q and the 2. Let's see if he tries to get aggressive here or not. Did not quite get the cover he was hoping for. Zach's got an opportunity now. There we go. Just take the sharper cut there instead of trying to draw back. Natural angle to go up table for the 4. Going to try to be going between the 4 and the 6. Probably off the top rail and back just a little bit. Oh, not enough on it. Came up quite short. Let's see what he does here with the 4. Definitely got some separation there. Kale can definitely lock him up on the bottom side of that 9 and send the 4 up table. We'll see if that's what he chooses. Well, he did not get any kind of a cover or get behind the 9, but he did leave something tough. I think Zach's probably going to go for this bank here. His only other choice would be to try to get some separation, bring the cue ball all the way down the table. And the angle actually is still on for Zach to even try to get that cue ball behind the 9 off of 3 rails. But I think he's going to try to just bank this in. All right. He missed the bank just by a touch. And then got a favorable outcome, putting the 8 between the cue and the 4. Let's see what Kale decides to do here. It's like he's seeing if he can't see a piece of that, and if he can, what that's going to provide him. Now it looks like he might be checking out the kick. Let's see what Kale decides here. He was able to see a piece. He did get some separation. Let's see if that cue ball floats over behind the 8. It does not. Once again, Zach's got a window between that 8 and 9 to come at the 4. Let's see if he gets the cut. It's going to send the cue ball with a little bit of pace. If he was trying to cut, he missed that badly. And he got another fortunate outcome there by covering up that 4 ball. Let's see which way Kale wants to kick. Looks like he's going to the side rail. Probably trying to pocket into the bottom left. Yeah, good effort there on the kick. Did leave it open though. Let's see if Zach can bear down and finish out these last 4 balls for a 4-4 tie. And there we go. Nicely shot. Good pace to not scratch in the side. 6, then 8. Let's see if he follows up. He did not quite get the angle he wanted. Going forward is going to put that side in play. Yeah, that one was not good. I didn't know Zach's game fairly well in that was not the kind of miss that I expect to see from him. Let's see if Kale can capitalize on the opportunity. Just bear down, focus on pocketing the ball. It's there. You just got to grab it. Stay down on your shot, pick your spot, and complete the stroke. Just like that. Very nicely done by Kale Wicks. Quick stick, Kale Wicks. That takes the lead to 5-3. And 5-3, Kale breaking. Sounds like they might have got off on the brakes for a moment, and they're getting back on now. Oh, oh, oh. All right, I'll check right now. Oh, oh, tough shot from Kale there on the scratch. That'll bring Zach to the table. Down by 2 games. Zach lining up the 1-9, trying to take advantage of the opportunity, make quick work of this rack. Let's see if he can get that shot down. Careful to line it up. Making sure he's right in line. You definitely don't want to leave the 9 hanging if you miss. 1-9 combo. Got it. He did not get it. No, 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 no. All right, so Kale thought that was game over. He didn't see the scratch. Players agreed to reset them back up as they were. So trying to get them set back as best as they were. Now ball in hand for Kale. See if Kale can go ahead and take care of business here. That 4 ball does not pass the 8 as far as I can tell. Let's see how he decides to play this. Yeah, that 4 ball does not pass into the corner. They can either draw all the way back or just stay up there and play a safe, freezing the Q on the 8 and sending the 4 to the bottom rail. Well, he definitely got right on top of the 4. And the 3, despite 2 opportunities, did not go in the hole. Zach now trying to get his stroke going. He's got a 3 ball on the side. We'll see if he comes after the 4 or just comes back out to try to play a safer carom. I think he was trying to maybe run into it. I'm not sure. Bank might be on, or that 6 might be in the way. We'll see. I'm just playing safe, getting some separation and some cover. Nice shot from Zach. No direct shot at the 4 for Kale. Kale be coming off the top rail. Just missed the 4 ball. Ball in hand for Zach. Looks like a pretty open table now. 4 to the 5 to the 6. We'll see if Zach tries to play the 6 into the side pocket or come play it down to the corner. Probably playing it to the corner. He was playing side pocket, came up way short. Now he's got some traveling to do. All right, and Zach came up short on that cut. Leaving Kale an opportunity, but not a great one. Nice shot by Kale. Oh, I think he could have rolled just a little further. Looks like Zach is able to see the 6. Nice shot. He's going to want to. He was really kind of hoping for a bump on that 9. He still got an open shot to the 7. Probably just a little stop shot here. He's got the angle I think he does, a stop shot. We'll just send that cue ball to the right a few inches, which is just about what he needs for the 8. He got very straight on the 8. I think he'll try to draw back for the corner or just try to stem follow for the side or somewhere in between. I did try to come back up for the corner. Left it just a little short, but it's still there for him. Just watch the scratch on the other side. Did not give the cue ball enough speed to get there. And is now made it 5-4. 5-4 with the break. And earlier they also determined that they had gotten off schedule on the break, but decided to stay with it. So if you're wondering why the breaker seems off compared to who started the match with the break to now, at some point they got off schedule with the break and decided to stay that way. Players are taking a short break. I'm going to do the same. Be back with you shortly. All right, and we're back with Zach breaking at a 4-5 deficit. Got an open shot at the 2. The 3's got a pocket available if he can get there. Watch that side. And the side was watching as it just swallowed up that cue ball like that side pocket seems to do. We had a visual example of that. Cue ball, side pocket, way far too often at angles that you can't even imagine. That one was fairly straight in, but we do know that that side pocket will swallow a cue ball at an angle that seems literally impossible. Now Kale looking to get back to a 2-game lead. Bring the 5 down to the bottom left. Try to come back to center table for the 7. Ooh, that 5 ball wiggled its way in. A little off angle now. Let's see what he does here. Kissing that 9 ball cost him some speed. He's got a little sharper angle now. Let's see if he tries to cut it or bank it. Cutting it, you got to launch that cue ball. So you repeat, boom, and swallow. There it is. Cue ball, side pocket, right in the mud. Zach should just draw back a little for the 9. Looks like we're about to be 5-5, and we are. All right, 5-5. Now a race to 4. Again, here's the bracket. Only got one match in. No, we've got two. Jim Hopkins has defeated Tommy. And then we've got Kale. It's playing Zach right now. And then Saul and Dustin happened earlier today, with Dustin getting that victory. Right now we've got Zach Myers and Kale Wicks fighting for a victory of their own. 5-5, come down to a race to 4. Kale breaking. Quick stick, Kale Wicks. Oh, nice little bump on the 1 with the 2 up table, open pocket. Got the 3 near the right hand side. So the 2 definitely cuts in. You just got to be careful of that cue ball. It's going to be coming down table towards some traffic. Let's see what Kale does here. Just concentrate on the make and the speed. Tried to pocket it with body English, but that only works if you're J.D. Riley. He forgot the leg kick. And Zach with the 2 ball, come down table for the 3. Everything from here is open. He's got an angle that is going to take him back towards the 5 ball. He wants to just avoid that. Either hit it soft enough or hard enough to make that not a case. Hard enough or soft enough? Okay, he did hit it hard enough, but it was close. I don't think it would have been a problem as far as being able to go short rail and make the 4, depending on where he was. But he does have a clear shot at it. Back table for the 5. Shooting a little better now than he was at the beginning. Let's see, now that it takes a bit of a stroke to come back down table. All right, wants a little bounce there. Nice shot. I think he wanted to hit that a little harder and come down just a little further, but he's got a good opportunity here. Should make the 6 now and go back up table. There we go. If he can stop it, he's just going to stop it and shoot the 9. If he's got an angle, he's going to come off the bottom rail and back up. And there we go. Zach's first lead of the day is at 6-5. Kale Wicks started at 2-0. Zach has not had the lead at all. He has tied it up at 4, tied it up at 2. But for the first time now, he's taken the lead. 6-5 Zach with the break. USA could do it. I knew we were outgunned. When you're outgunned, you can't be outhearted. And we just did not have what it took to get the victory. Team Europe is awfully tough. World champions top to bottom and world champions on the bench if they needed them. Right now here at the Musette Bar in Omaha, Nebraska, we've got Zach Myers taking on Kale Wicks in the 9-ball bracket. No handicap, no spot, straight up race to 9. 9-ball on the break spots. All legally pocketed balls count after that. No need to call a shot. Just like 9-ball used to be played. Oh, tough and thin and hit, and looks like that's going up table. All right, that was interesting. Now Zach's got a 2-ball that's in the open. Looks like he's got to come back towards that side pocket to get an open shot on the 3. Maybe a little too low. All right, so now we've got Zach working with some cover, trying to get around it. 1 or 2 rails, or 3 or 4 or 5, and brings Kale back to the table. So looking for an opportunity to get back to even here. Yeah, definitely the shot here is to take that 3 to the side and roll up for the 4. If you really want to get fancy, you could roll up for a carom, 4-9 carom. Really, you should be rolling up for the 4 into the corner. Just like that. Just a little stop or stun shot here. A little bit of tough cueing over the 6. And he got it. Very nice. Stop shot on the 5. We'll leave him the 6. Okay, trying to get back even at 6. Oh, okay. Must have had an angle that he needed to come over for 4. And then we'll see how he gets on the 7. Oh, right over the 8-ball. Not what he wanted there. The good news is he doesn't have to do anything with the cue ball. Just roll up, pocket the 7, and he's got the 8. Oh, I think he caught it too. Yep, caught the knuckle. All right, Zach trying to extend the lead to 2. He was down 4-2 at one point. Nice shot there from Zach. Just one more good shot. I'll get him onto the 9-ball and a 7-5 lead in this race to 9. And so it looks like Zach has taken it from a 2-4 deficit to go 5-1 over the next 6 games, resulting in a 7-5 lead. Zach just looking to get 2 more now. Kale still needs 4 more for the victory. Got a little more advertising support there. Musette Bar always here to help out. Appreciate what they've always done for me. I'm glad to help them out by getting a little extra business here for them. Kristen Smith and Robert are your bartenders most of the time up here. And now we've got Kale down 5-7. Trying to get the next one on the board. Quick stick Kale Wicks with the break. Nice break, but bad outcome as far as that cue ball going down. Zach will be looking to run these out and get on the hill. We got the 1 and the 2 both up table, 3 over by the right side. If he can get good on the 3 and get that down Should have a real good chance at the out. I don't see any problems from here. Just focus, pocket the balls as you should. And no kind of real extreme shots needed to get shape. If he gets bad on the 7, even if he gets bad on the 7, he can get on the 8 in a multiple of ways. Let's see if he goes forward to the top rail or comes off the side rail with a little punch. There we go. Now just a little bit of draw. Unless he's got too much of an angle, he might go forward. And then take the 8 up to where he's standing now. All right, a little stop shot there. Probably taking the cue ball around 2 or 3 rails. Should be 3 rails, I would think. Try to hold the line for the corner. A little bit close to his work here. All right, let's see what he can do here. Close to the work always makes it a little tricky. Nice shot. What'd you think, Earl? I agree. Definitely worth a round of applause. That brings Zach to the hill now. And he will have the break. Hoping not to let Kale back to the table at this point. Zach looking to secure the victory here. Other winners in this bracket so far. We have Jim Hopkins and Dustin Gunia have secured victories. Zach trying to do the same here. See if I can click this in time for the break. Just in time. Oh, we got a little moving at the last minute. 3 balls down on the break. We do have a shot on the 1. He's going to have to let the cue ball go a bit. Got the 2 over the left side pocket. This is not past the 8. Wants to come under, needs a solid hit on the 3, and needs... Oh, did not get enough clearance in my view, but he's real close. Maybe just a partial jump. Maybe he does have it. Tobias struck, he's feeling a little better. Tried for the kick. I'm sorry, tried for the bank shot. Now bring Kale to the table. It was at 5-5. Zach's got 3 in a row now. Kale trying to put it into that and get back within 2 games. 2 ball up table automatically gets to the 3. Want to draw back a little bit on that 3 ball. There you go. A little bit of stun or just a little bit of something that puts you between the 8 and the side pocket. Okay. Or just go forward and bump it for taking the 8 all the way up. Stop shot now. There we go. Looks like Kale is going to make it 8-6. Ooh. Made him think about it. Who needs to pocket it clean when it counts the same when you pocket it dirty? 8-6 now. Kale with the break. Down 2 games. Zach is on the hill. Take a look here at quick stick Kale Wicks. Racking them up, trying to get them nice and tight for a break. And so we do have a doubleheader on this stream tonight. Earlier in the same stream feed, we had Dustin taking on Saul Rambo. Dustin got the victory there. The second half of this doubleheader is Zach Myers and Kale Wicks. Kale Wicks had control early with a 2-game lead a couple different times, but then Zach has put several together to increase the lead to where he's at now. We're going to take a look at quick stick Kale Wicks from this angle. Looking to get his break down, get a shot. One ball on the side, 2 balls. Is he going to have a shot on it? No. Unfortunately, he does not. Alright, so it does have the option of the push out here. We'll see what Kale opts for. A push out meaning he can do anything he wants with that cue ball, and then it's up to the oncoming player, Zach, whether to give it back to Kale or whether to take the shot. And so nothing like knowing that the player that you're playing against is sitting on the hill. No pressure with that at all. You don't want to let him to the table, but sometimes you have to. We'll see if Zach takes this or gives it back. I think he's going to probably give it back. All right, he has given it back to Kale. Not sure you can see a piece of it. I do think that you can see a piece of that too. But I do not think you can pocket it. Oh, all right, he ends up kicking at it. Left a shot now for Zach. Zach on the hill, going to be trying to close it out here. Fortunate little bump there, but that did get him in line. Now let's see if he tries to shoot the gap between the 7-8 by rolling the cue ball out to kind of center head string. Oh, stayed on this side of the 7. Roll up for the 5. Ooh, that caught that thin. Therefore, the cue ball ended up traveling a little further than he wanted, but it looks like he's still okay. Let's see if he tries to take the cue ball up towards that 7 for the 6 in the bottom right. Just like that. I think he rolled down a little further than he wanted. He put himself in danger of getting behind that 7. He is not though. Looks like me do the same thing here. Off the bottom rail and up a little bit for the 7 to where he's standing now. Forgot about pocketing the 6, but 6 ball did jump back to the center of the bottom rail, leaving it very tough for Kale. Kale's got the opportunity to get that cue ball behind the 9 with some cover, or just try to go for it and bank it out. Oh, trying to leave it on top of each other. Alright, let's see if Zach can reach this. It is not easy. Looks like he's trying to visualize his spots to cover here. See where he can take that cue with the 6, trying to send the 6 down table maybe. And leave the cue ball right where it is. Not exactly what he was looking for. He wanted to keep that 9 in between. Has left it quite tough for Kale. Let's see if Kale can bear down and close the gap to 8-7. It was tied up at 5-5. Zach got 3 in a row. Kale's got the last one. Trying to make it 2 in a row right here for an 8-7 score. Going to 9. Caught it quite thin. Now, Zach has got a real opportunity to close out the match here. Just needing 4 balls. All of them are in the open. Did not want the cue ball there. He wanted to come out another foot at least. But it's still, this is not an easy shot, but it's not that hard of a shot. Just bear down, make it. Nice shot, Zach. Work's not done. Cue ball against the rail. And again, Zach had an opportunity to close it out and has not. Going to let Kale back in this thing. Kale just needs one shot here to get it to 8-7. So 1, 2 rails for shape. And that is that, 8-7. Zach's had a couple opportunities to close it out, has not taken advantage of it. Letting Kale hang around. Now Kale only needs 2. One more, and it's hill. Anything happens from there. Let's see if Kale can get a shot off the break. Quick stick, Kale Wicks coming at you. Zach Myers trying to close it out. Not too long ago, tied up at 5-5. From there, Zach won 3 in a row. Kale trying to duplicate that feat. He's won 2 in a row. Now looking for 3. Quick stick, Kale Wicks with the break. Has he got a shot? No shot. No ball down. Zach has already said he's playing the hit. Oh no. No, he said he's playing the push. I'm not trying to leave just a real thin hit on that. Kale could send the 1 ball back down table. Leave the cue ball behind the cover up there. Let's see if he goes for it or plays the safe. And he has handed it back. A little surprising because it looks like their safe is on. The score of Dustin Saw, I believe, it was 9-6, possibly 9-7. Saw definitely had it in 6. All right, and Kale trying to roll up now for the 2 to the top left. And again, it was 5-5, looking to try to make it 8-8, or hill, as we say. He's got an open shot now on the 3, but maybe didn't come down table as much as he wanted. Let's see what he can do here. Just a good draw shot will take over for the 4. Just like that. 5 is in line. 4, 5. 5 to the 6. Take a little bit of work. It's got a bit of an angle. If he draws it, it should go to the right side of the table. Oh, did not want to draw it that much, but should still be okay. Gonna maybe try to stay up there. Oh, he's thinking about staying up table or staying up there for the 7 in the side, and therefore caught it quite thick. Now Zach is in a position here to either bank or cut. Looks like he's going for the cut. Whew, that was a close one. All right, 7 ball now, and then back down table for the 8. Let's see how he does it. Trying to finish it off. Wants to come off the rail. Stay focused. Don't lose it now. It's right there for the taking. Might come off the left rail, then off the right rail, and up for the 9 in the same pocket. Nope, just punched up there for the 9 in the bottom right. And Kale has given him the match. 9-7. Zach Myers. Third person moves on in the bracket. Congratulations, Zach. Off to a rough start. Played some great pool late. Fought off a few mistakes when he had a chance to close it out. Stay focused and finish it. Great job by Kale Wicks. 9-7 match, Zach Myers. Thanks everybody for watching this doubleheader. Check out my YouTube page, RZ Connell, for other matches that are available. And I appreciate y'all checking in. You have a great rest of your night. Thanks for watching.